Good morning, everybody. You all are super once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are just seeing this beautiful face for the first time, I am the Diamond Joe herself. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post amazing videos. In this channel, we tend to post educative videos. Yep, we tend to cast once in time, but we tend to post educative video. So last time I talked about inching, the other time I talked about how to have a flawless skin, and today we are going to another dimension. And yeah, so far it's so good. I'm here with my note and I'm here to explain to you all. So as many of you that you are actually passing through what I'm going to be explaining today, stay tuned for ballet. Put your mind at rest. Stay tuned while we try to explain this particular topic. So today we're going to be talking about reasons why your vagina smells, reasons why your vagina has odor, reasons why men. So this is what we are going to be talking about. So if you know that you are the kind of person that you have vaginal odor or vaginal smell, nobody will know. Just put in your ear plug or your ear pod on and listen while we talk about the reasons, and also we tend to discuss about the remedies as well. Even if I tell you some symptoms, I also try to put some remedies into all of that so that it will make it balance, and so that you have your mind will be at peace. So your skin is naturally covered with bacteria. Don't ask me how, but that is how it is. So when water, salt, and fat mix together, it tends to produce odor. The odor might be offensive odor. The odor might just be natural, like we do not even have a smell at all. So this is one of the points that causes odor. When these materials are mixed together, or when these three factors are mixed together, the reason why it produces odor will be discussed here. Why the reason why it doesn't produce odor will also be discussed here. Now, one of the causes of odor is sweating. Some people tend to sweat without proper hygiene. Like, I know what I'm saying. You know, when you're the type of person that sweats and you don't wash your clothes, you don't change your undies, but you're the kind of person that sweats. The armpit side, everything is just all about sweat. You tend to wear that clothes numbers of times. There is every tendency that you will have odor. When those three factors are mixed together on what you're putting on offensive stuff you're putting on, it is liable, like it can actually have odor. Especially the one, some people do wear on their undies that pints for 2-3 times, and they are the kind of people that sweat. You sweat and you are wearing your undies for 2-3 times. How come? You are going to have odor. Even if you don't even sweat at all, you should not wear your undies. So even if you sweat or you don't sweat, try to do what? Try to have your bait and try to change your undies. Don't wear an undies for 2-3 times. Don't do that. You will not even want to know the result of it. It is when once those three things mix together and you are not taking your hygiene, your body hygiene or your proper hygiene seriously, you are likely to have some offensive odor. Number 2 is sex. I do tell people, be very sure and be very certain with the particular person you have sex with, especially when you have sex with an infectious person. I really don't know how to put about it, because some persons, they just feel like sex. Be very calculative with people you have sex with, and numerous, like when you have sex with numerous set of people, you are likely to have body odor. Because, man, I don't know if I should explain this more further, but be conscious of who you have sex with, and also take your proper hygiene seriously after sex. And I think that's what that. Now, overgrowth bacteria called bacteria vaginosis. I'm going to be putting it here. Overgrowth bacteria is called bacteria what? Vaginosis. This causes what? Irritations You see people, those start scratching their vagina, scratching. These are irritations that causes what? Vaginosis. It causes what? Irritations, and also causes smell. The popular name for this is bacteria vaginosis. Number 3 is sexual transmitted infections. I can see, so I do watch some kind of movies whereby you see that the woman will say that the man gave her infections. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said from the onset. Be mindful of who you have sex with, because when that person have infection, when that person doesn't take this particular particular stuff I'm going to be listing now, just know that, men, be very, very careful of who you have sex with. I won't say that again. Now, number 5 is the what? Is the yeast infections. The yeast infections. The yeast infections is also what? When the yeast is affected, the yeast is supposed to be very whitish. There is a yeast discharge, very whitish. When it's no longer whitish, and when it starts to grow like yellow, you should know that yes, you have infection. But if it's white, applaud yourself, you don't have what? Infections. So the yeast infections is also there. The next one is poor hygiene. I think I've explained this before now. Poor what? Hygiene. Now, other causes of what? Of vaginal smell is what? That's the lesser causes. This is what? Cervical cancer. I'll be putting the name out there. Retrovaginal what? Fistula, and also vaginal cancer. So those are the other causes that of what? And also one of the causes of the yeast infections is what? Sugary food. It also boosts up that yeast infections. It triggers it up, and that's for that. So we go further to the remedies that you can actually take to do what? To help yourself in order not to have these infections. Number 1, we said avoid what? Douches. It infects the what? The delicate pH balance of the what? Of the vagina. Avoid what? Douches. I'm going to put it here on your screen. Number 2, don't use scented or flavored products in around your vagina. Don't put perfume in your vagina. I see people, if they want to go out, spraying here is not enough. Spraying here is not enough. They tend to what? Spray the vagina. Don't do that. If you're the kind of person that will do that, stop. And before I will start listening further, I will always advise you, when you know that you have this particular causes or symptoms, try to visit your doctor to know the actual cause of this particular infections, so to be treated. And when you know that yes, you are now finally treated, then you can now, when you now know that you are now finally treated, then you can now take up these remedies in order for non-reoccurring of that particular infections. Now, number 2 I listed earlier. Don't use perfumes. Don't use scented products. Don't use medicated soap or scented soap in your vagina. You have to use a soap that doesn't even have any fragrance at all. A soap that is super not ash at all. Or better still, you can use water. Or better still, when you are bathing, use wet towel to wipe the side. It is very, very tender. It is very, very soft. So you need to treat it. You need to pet it as it is. Limited sexual partners and practice safe sex. Limit the people you have sex with. But you know they scratch you, stop her. Limit people you have sex with. Do you get? But not everybody you see you have sex with, because you don't know who is infected or not. And number 2, protect yourself while having sex. So I'll still be listening further. Taking of antibiotics. Yep. Come closer. Are you the kind of person that you're thinking of, man, this, that? Take antibiotics. It is not supposed to be taken all the time, but take it when necessary. As I said, you need to visit your doctor so as for you to know on how you should actually take those medications. Do you get? Is that you should do what? Keep your vagina dried. Sometimes it is not good for your vagina to be wet all the time, to be moist all the time. Do you know why? Because these particular infections, these particular bacteria tend to grow in a moist vaginal space. So you must make sure your vagina is dried. Do you get this? And only how your vagina can be dry is when you actually take proper care of yourself. Urinating after sex. After sex, urinate. My sister, go to the toilet and urinate after sex. When you are done with the all knacking and everything, go to the toilet and do what? And urinate. Urinate after sex. Using a gentle fragrance free soap. Yeah, I explained this earlier on. Use a gentle fragrance and free soap to wash. The next one is change your underwear daily. In fact, don't use your underwear to sleep, especially only when you are in your period. That's when your underwear to sleep. And I would advise you, when you are in your period, don't use your pints to do your period. Buy the disposable pints. Buy disposable, because there is no how you wash that pints later on that it will be as clean as it ought to be when you use it for period. So buy your disposable pints. I think there are 4 inside or 5 inside. Use them and immediately wash and burn them. Do you get? But buy disposable pints when you are in your period. Don't use your normal pints, and don't wear pints for too long. Do you understand? Even if that pint fine, no wear them for too long. The next one I'll be listening is, if you have watched this video to this moment, don't forget to subscribe. Before we continue with the other ones we're about to list right now, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post amazing videos. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm coming here for you all. The next one I'll be listening is when you're washing your pants. Some people say that they cannot use they say I should not use scented product to wash my vagina, and they are using it to wash their panties. Don't use it to wash your panties. The same way you don't use that soap to wash your vaginal part while bathing, that should be the same way you don't use it to wash your pants or your underwear, depending on the one you can understand. Taking showers after sweating. When you're this kind of person that sweats a lot, and that day you really sweat and you sweat, you have a bathroom and it is there for heat to be used. Go to that bathroom and have your cool bath. Take your proper bath, or take a proper bath afterwards, after sweating. The next one I'll be listing is when you notice that there is an unpleasant odor coming out from your vagina by yourself. When you notice it, go and wash that particular place with water. These are what I'll be listing this morning. And if you have any questions or you have any kind of symptoms and you want answers to those symptoms, leave it under the comment section as I will attend to all your answers ASAP. Anyways, I'll be seeing you all in my next amazing videos. Thank you for watching and bye for now.